Hello, I'm Bernie, and a very warm welcome to this chat about the full moon occurring on the 9th of August at 5:55 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time in the sign of Aquarius. I felt to title this chat, I See Me. I allow myself to stretch. I allow myself to reach further. If this message or a few words within this message resonates with you, I feel it is for you or maybe for someone you know. And if these messages resonate with you, you might like to like or comment or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you very much. Back to the chat. Last night, I went outside and I gazed upon the moon. It wasn't a full moon, but almost a full moon, 2 days off a full moon. And I held my gaze between the moon and myself, noticing the bright sphere of white light in the dark sky. The words that I heard were, I see me. A message, a reminder to see yourself over the days of this full moon. Over the days around the full moon, maybe take a few moments to pause in the busyness of your life and cast a light upon yourself to highlight your presence in your life, to bring attention to you, to acknowledge, to appreciate, and to honor you. Sometimes for many, the focus is out there on the doing of life. The focus can be on others. But the reminder from the full moon is to see you, to remember you. If this resonates with you, you might like to place your hands on your heart space for the rest of this chat. You might also like to gaze upon the moon or have the intention of gazing upon the moon after listening to this chat. Seeing or visualizing the light of the moon shining upon you, bringing the spotlight back to you. And then maybe say to yourself, I see me. I see me. I see me. And wait for 5 to 10 rounds of breath. And notice any messages, words, images, or emotions that come to you. And trust. Trust what you feel, what you hear, what you see. Later on, 3 more messages came through, and these are definitely related to the energy of this full moon. The first message, expand, meaning to stretch, to reach further, to reach beyond. This can be related to your ideals, your perception of yourself, how you see yourself. The second message, freedom, which ties in with the first message to expand. Freedom can remind us of the freedom of speech, freedom to speak up, freedom to express, freedom to stretch and reach further, to spread your wings. Embrace the freedom to go after something or to stretch further in a direction you wish to go, to expand, to grow. And this very much ties in with the message, I see me. If this resonates with you, you might like to ask yourself, where in my life might I feel restricted or confined? Are you restricting yourself, which might relate to self-doubt? Or do you feel restricted by others? If so, why? This may be related to the expectations of others upon you. Embrace the freedom to choose your perspective or a new perspective about something or about yourself. The third message, play. Give yourself a break. This can be a prompt to allow your curiosity to wander, to get out of your head and into your heart around the time of this full moon, especially if you are an overthinker. This full moon, for some, may also bring up feeling an emotional distance between yourself and another, or even an emotional distance from yourself. Again, a reminder to see you more, to nurture yourself more, connect with yourself more, listen to yourself more, trust yourself more, return back to yourself more, go within more for self-time and less out there time. Also around this time, some may receive intuitive insights or feel a sensation to follow, but may question their intuition. And this can be because they are more out there and in their mind rather than in their heart and trusting their emotions and their intuition. Again, this full moon can remind us of our detachment from ourselves. Some may feel more tired around this time. Maybe some may feel more tired every full moon. If so, pause and see yourself. Can be an act of self-care. Though we may push ourselves and try to avoid feeling tired or out of balance, our bodies tell a different story, and this may be felt more at this time. If so, rest more, nurture more, recharge more. For some, the combination of feeling tired, maybe feeling restricted, or feeling their needs are not being met by others or themselves may lead to heated emotions, maybe strong opinions and points of view. If so, step back and find the lesson in this. It is important to be honest with oneself all of the time, but especially so at full moon energy, because the energy of the full moon can definitely shed a light on what has been hidden or what is ready to be seen and felt, what is ready to be revealed, what is ready to be considered, questioned, and released. Full moons can be a time of heightened emotions, more emotional flow, and feeling one's emotions more. Again, find the lesson in this. This full moon may also prompt us to reflect on an expanded vision for ourselves and can relate to our connection to our friendships and the wider community, and to the message of expand, stretch, reach further. Now, the wider community can be your physical wider community or online community or spiritual community or energetic community. It can prompt us to release judgment or fear that may have kept you from connecting to others. Maybe around the time of this full moon, some walls are ready to come down, maybe walls around the heart. For some, they be prompted to look at whether their ideals still feel right for them. Maybe this is a time to define, refine, and bring more awareness to ideals and purpose, to what matters to you. We are part of a much greater community, a collective energy. Maybe this full moon is a prompt for us to connect with or align with those who share our ideals. For some, it might be to distance from those who do not share your revised ideals, particularly revised ideals as you choose to maybe see yourself, as you choose to expand, reach further. And these themes may relate to your revised ideals. Self-acceptance, embracing equality, practicing non-judgment, and respect. For some, in seeing yourself, you might feel to deepen and strengthen your connection to the unseen spiritual community, maybe by increasing your ongoing daily connection with the spiritual, by scattering more meditation and mindfulness through your day, even 1-minute pauses to be still and connect, also through connecting with nature, or through automatic writing, creativity, intentional movement, breath work, art, music, and insightful reading. At this time, we may be prompted to prioritize our connection to what matters, to our connection to a greater collective. Your presence matters to the greater collective. This does not have to be the physical connection, but rather an energetic connection. And as I've said, a connection through shared ideals and values. If this chat has resonated with you and you are unsure where to go or what to do next, whether it's bringing up feeling of feeling stuck or uncertain, or maybe you need some clarity in some of the messages that you have received, you might like to reach out to me for more clarity, or for some suggestions as to how you might connect with your inner world, your spiritual world more. Thank you. And to close this chat, I invite you to see yourself, to acknowledge yourself, to put the spotlight back on you around the time of this full moon, to appreciate yourself, can be to see yourself more kindly, to see more of the positives within you. Thank you, and all the best, sending you blessings for the full moon. Thank you. Bye.